As the first light of dawn spills across the wide-open plains of Texas, endless rows of farmland glisten under the rising sun. Here, generations of farmers have poured their sweat, grit, and dreams into every harvest. But hidden beneath this postcard-perfect beauty is a relentless enemy, a cunning, destructive invader that leaves nothing but ruin in its wake. Wild hogs. Once scarce in the 1600s, they've exploded into a staggering population of more than 2 million. Year after year, they inflict over $500 million in damage, tearing through crops, wrecking fences, and disrupting fragile ecosystems. Texas isn't taking the fight lying down. Determined to protect their land, state authorities have launched a full-scale offensive, one that's fought not only across fields and forests, but in the skies above. Helicopters now roar overhead, transforming the quiet Texas morning into a battlefield, as hunters and pilots work in unison to push back this unstoppable force. If you want to see more incredible moments from the front lines of this fight, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an action-packed story from the heart of Texas. Today, we're diving straight into the thick of the fight. At exactly 4 p.m., the thundering roar of helicopter blades shatters the calm Texas sky. We rise into the air, locked and loaded for the hunt. Below us, sprawling fields roll out like a patchwork quilt, but somewhere in that vastness, massive herds of wild hogs are tearing the land apart. Then a movement. A dark ripple slips between the tree line. My hands tighten around a rifle, the metal cold against my grip. One smooth motion, load, and fire. The sharp crack of the shot mingles with the pounding rhythm of the rotors. My bullet strikes true. The herd explodes into chaos, scattering in every direction, but we're already pressing in from above. Dust billows as more drop in the dirt, the helicopter shadow tracking their every move. Elsewhere in the skies, veteran sharpshooter Neil is waging his own war. His gaze is razor-sharp, his grip steady as stone. The instant a hog breaks cover, he's already on it. One smooth squeeze of the trigger, and the animals drop in rapid succession, collapsing like a line of dominoes. Years in the field have forged Neil into the most lethal force in the air today. We swing toward a sprawling sea of grassland, where Ralph takes his place at the rifle. The chopper drops low, angling him in for the perfect shot. The crack of gunfire erupts, fierce and unrelenting, each shot in perfect rhythm. Wherever the blades carry us, hogs hit the ground. The battlefield stretches endlessly below, offering the enemy no time, no space, and no hope to regroup. Our mission is clear. Target the biggest herds, the ones breeding at breakneck speed and leaving the worst destruction in their wake. After 10 grueling minutes of pursuit, we finally spot them. The chopper lunges forward, closing the gap. I steady my aim, but the rotor wash jolts the rifle offline. Out here, a clean shot isn't always the first shot. Sometimes it's sheer persistence, round after round, that gets the job done. By sunrise, we're back in the air. A new teammate joins the crew, bringing an unshakable determination to the fight. Our first stop is a narrow stretch of land hugging the fields. Not long after, movement catches our eye, a lone hog breaking for open ground. We sweep in low. Gunfire rains down from above, and in a heartbeat, the animal crumples to the dirt. Out here in the open, there's no cover, no escape. No matter how fast they bolt, the outcome is already decided. Every eye stays locked on target, every trigger pulled deliberate and precise. Gunfire cracks through the air, rolling across the plains. One by one, the hogs drop, scattering to the earth like autumn leaves, a steep toll for a relentless invader that has plagued this land for far too long. As evening settles in, the sun sinks behind the hills, washing the Texas sky in gold and fire. We bank toward base, the weight of the day's hard-fought winds riding with us. But we also carry the truth, this fight is far from finished. Even with hundreds brought down, it barely scratches the surface of their overwhelming numbers. But quitting isn't an option, not for this land, not for these fields, and not for the farmers who refuse to surrender their way of life. This is the story of a relentless war, a fight where man goes head-to-head with nature to reclaim balance. And we, the wild hog hunters, won't stop until Texas is once again a place where the land is quiet, the fields are safe, and peace runs as deep as its roots. Hunting isn't just about the thrill of the chase, it's about responsibility, respect, and protecting the balance of nature. Every shot we take is calculated, every decision measured, because we know the future of this land depends on it. These wild hogs aren't just a nuisance, they're a direct threat to the livelihoods of farmers and the health of our ecosystems. By hunting with skill, discipline, and purpose, we're not only preserving Texas's heritage, but ensuring that generations to come can inherit a land worth fighting for. So if you believe in the mission, stand with us, subscribe, hit that bell, and join us on our next hunt. Out here, the battle never ends, and the next story is already in the making. Hey everyone, and welcome to Northwoods Pursuit. If you're into high-stakes hunts and wild backcountry adventures, you're in the right place. Last season, especially in 2024, a lot of folks missed out on the raw, edge-of-your-seat action from the Great American Wild Boar Hunt, one of the biggest events in the U.S. hunting world. Wondering what all the buzz was about? We've got the footage, the stories, and the adrenaline-packed highlights you don't want to miss. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're closing in on 10,000 subscribers, and your support means the world. Thanks for being part of the pursuit. Let's talk about what really happened in the woods. This past competition was packed with opportunities, but pressure, nerves, and few distractions cost some hunters their shot, literally. And a missed shot in boar country isn't just a missed trophy, it's a potential threat. These animals don't hesitate to charge when wounded. In response, the U.S. government rolled out a 6-month firearms training program designed to improve hunter accuracy and reduce dangerous close calls. It's not just about hitting the mark, it's about making every hunt safer and smarter. When it comes to wild boar hunting, one rifle that consistently stands out among serious hunters is the Remington 700, especially when paired with an integrated suppressor. Not only does it help reduce noise in the field, but it also delivers impressive accuracy from 100 to 300 yards. That kind of range makes it a top pick for boar hunts across varied terrain. In the U.S., wild boar season typically runs from October through February, with a National Wild Boar Hunting Championship emerging as a major draw since 2022. This high-profile event takes hunters into everything from thick backwoods to wide-open plains, and it's all done in daylight hours, preferred time for tracking and shooting. Over 12,000 hunters compete each year, but getting in isn't easy. You gotta be at least 25 years old and have 3 full seasons of hunting experience under your belt. As for the rules, they're strict. Hunting near homes, in national parks, or protected conservation areas is completely off-limits. Break those laws, and you could face fines up to $8,000 and lose your hunting license for 2 years. These regulations are in place for a reason, to protect both people and the wild spaces we all value. Because nighttime visibility can be limited and unpredictable, U.S. hunting regulations require teams of 3 to 5 hunters to operate together after dark. This team-based approach not only improves communication and safety, but also allows hunters to share duties like spotting, tracking, and securing the area. In desert-based competitions, hunters are even allowed to use off-road vehicles, pushing speeds up to 40 miles per hour to cover more ground in less time. But make no mistake, taking a shot from a moving vehicle isn't for the faint of heart. It takes sharp focus, excellent balance, and serious marksmanship to stay accurate while in motion. Still, it's a highly effective strategy for both covering distance and avoiding close calls with charging boars. For many, one of the ultimate tests of skill in the American hunting scene is going after wild boars with a bow and arrow. This style of hunting requires you to get up close, often just 20 to 30 yards from your target, which demands patience, stealth, and nerves of steel. According to data from leading hunting groups, boars are quick to detect motion and noise. Try to approach one without cover, and chances are you'll blow your shot before you even draw your bow. It's a pure high-stakes pursuit that separates the casual hunters from the true outdoors. To overcome the challenge of staying hidden while maintaining accuracy, many hunters rely on one key tool, the hunting blind. These compact, camouflage shelters, typically around 25 to 30 square feet, comfortably fit 2 to 3 people and offer excellent concealment in the field. By staying outside, hunters gain the upper hand, increasing their chances of landing a clean, effective shot. But concealment isn't the only secret weapon. Well-trained hunting dogs play an equally critical role. Their powerful noses can track boars through thick brush and swampy terrain where human senses fall short. In the sprawling wetlands of Florida and Louisiana, it's not uncommon to see over 100 hounds working alongside hunters, especially during large-scale hunts. These dogs are essential in flushing out boars that would otherwise stay hidden in the shadows. To keep track of their canine teammates, hunters use GPS collars, an essential safety measure in the unpredictable wild. These devices help monitor location, prevent dogs from straying into dangerous zones, and allow for quick action if something goes wrong. The use of these tools reflects a bigger picture, a deep commitment to safety, ethical hunting practices, and responsible wildlife management, values strongly supported by the U.S. government and the broader hunting community. What's your take on how the top hunters across the U.S. are handling the wild boar problem? Got a fresh idea or strategy that can help manage this invasive species? We'd love to hear it. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you think Japan's method is worth a closer look, type #1 to let us know. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more edge-of-your-seat content featuring wild hunts, smart tactics, and up-close action with some of nature's most unpredictable animals.